So we had taken these 2 hours time to sort of like do a mobile app development workshop. So and to get some of the architecture right for mobile app development. So what we're trying to build is like I think Puneet left, but yeah, just to revise what we were doing yesterday. Hi, Aksa. Welcome.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning. So let me share my screen. Yeah, can you see my screen? So,
No.
oh, not yet.
Not yet.
Okay, looks like some setting blocks my screen sharing. Just a second. It's asking me to restart my Google Chrome. So let me just quickly exit the meeting and get back. Sorry. Yeah. Can you hear me? See me?
Yeah.
Okay, let me try sharing my screen now. Can you see my screen?
Yes, we can see him.
Okay,
Yes.
awesome. Um, so before we do anything, um, any doubts specifically from what we did yesterday? Anything that you didn't understand? Or anything you want to go over from yesterday's session?
Did you see the summary sent by Puneet? I thought he summarized it quite well.
Oh, actually not.
If you have the email, can you just open it up? Thought
Yeah.
job. It
Sorry,
came
I
to
missed
me
that.
and then it got forwarded from me to you.
Mm,
I think learnings and key takeaways. The subject has learnings and key takeaways.
oh, yes. Um, oh, no, sorry, I missed this. Attend the session. I'm not sure if you can see this. I don't know if everyone was able to see it.
We can see it. We can see it.
Um, yeah. So MVVM architecture through a restaurant analogy. So we went through the UI layer, view model, and repository. This is how some same order can be processed differently depending on timeline or takeaway. Nice. Mock server. Mockhoon. Nice. Um, database layer and cache concept. Code layer and business logic. Navigation layer. Oh, this is so nice. Yeah, I think this very nicely uh, summed what we did yesterday. Thank you so much, Puneet. I don't think I could have gone through this better than the way you did it.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Masiha and Aksa, any or Aishwarya, anything that either Puneet has summarized or we have done from yesterday, anything that you want me to go over it again or didn't understand?
No, I think I pretty much understood what we did yesterday. The only doubt that I had was like when we, create a multiple screens,
Mhm.
what are the bridge that binds each different screens to, one another, and how, they talk to each other and how they connect was my area of doubt, because when I was going through things, that's where somewhere like I didn't understand, because
Yeah.
you also mentioned about like multiple screens that you do, like for error and for display and then for data to be loaded and etc. So how exactly
Yeah.
understands like what exactly we want to, and what is the bridge that binds each different screens to the main ones. So that's one thing that I want to know.
Yeah, that's a good thing. So I think today we probably might not cover multiple screen navigation, but the same screen can show different states. For example, the same UI screen can show a loading spinner, or can show like an error message, or can show like network not found, internet is not connected, please retry, or some permission is not given, please go to settings. So we can set all of those in the same UI screen, and that all that logic is decided in the view model. So that view model will decide, since UI is again just dumb, view model will decide that okay, I'm not getting any network, then I will show the screen. If I'm still loading network from a repository, then I'll show a loading spinner, and so on. And then there is also this part is how we show sort of the same screen in different states. So we'll do something called UI state today that will help us understand that part. And the second part is the navigation layer. So that is how I think yesterday Masiha showed how from one page you go to the next page, you on click, you call another screen. That happens in the navigation part, which we'll try to do it today, but I think we probably might just stick to UI state today. Let's see. I think today, so till yesterday, all we sort of did was how we get the data, how we mock the data, and how the app receives it. So right now the app doesn't have a UI at all. Right now, if I run it, it's only going to show a blank screen that is given in the sample app. So what we're going to what we all we did was, now the app is aware of what kind of data it will be expecting from the API, and what is the API to call. So that's all we're doing it. um so if I'm not wrong, yesterday, Aksa, were you sharing the screen?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, do you still have the app in the Mokun? Are you
yeah.
will you still be able to do it today?
Okay, I'll share my screen.
Yeah, thank you. Um, unless Masia, if you have done as much as we've done today, please feel free to volunteer that as well. But just to start off exactly where we left yesterday, it'll be easier.
Okay. Yeah,
Okay, can you start the server?
yeah.
And can you open Android Studio as well?
Yeah. Studio.
We have another team member, Ashwin Rao, joining. Uh, Hello, Ashwin. Welcome.
Hi, Ashwin. Welcome. So okay, awesome. Is this the assignment? I think workshop was the folder, right?
Yeah. Mm,
Yeah. So here we can see, if you, can you switch from Android to project?
yeah. Mm,
Can you open app? SRC, main, Java. So here in model and network, we built the part that knows how to talk to the backend. For us, backend is Mokun. Now today we'll connect that data to the screen. So again, like since we spoke about different layers and different responsibilities, the screen will not directly call the API. The screen will talk to the view model. The view model will talk to the repository, and the repository will talk to retrofit. That part, retrofit, is the API client that we see, right? And retrofit will then talk to Mokun. So I'll just send it in the chat. So it is going to be like compose UI will talk to view model, repository, retrofit, and so this is the sort of flow we will expect. And now when Mokun returns the data, Mokun will send it through retrofit. That is our HTTP client. Then retrofit will talk to the repository. Repository will talk to the view model, and view model will talk to our compose. So this much are we sort of clear on how we're going to be building it?
Yes.
So like a real Android app will be structured around this. Every layer has one job. That is very clear. So now we're going to be creating a repository. So if you open up Android Studio.
yeah.
So now we're going to be creating a repository layer. So in workshop 1, can you create a new package? Sorry, not in workshop 1. In the within Java
Here.
com.example. Yeah. So usually repository files are in a folder called data.
Capital D?
No, small.
Okay.
Packages are always small lettered. Class names are always starts with a capital letter. So now in this we can create a file named repository.kt. .kt will get added automatically since it's a Kotlin file, and it can be a class. That's okay. We can just name it as class. So in line number 3, you write up class, space repository, capital R. So you open flower brackets. Yeah. So now the repository is the data, like the data manager. We mentioned that this guy is the kitchen coordinator. So a repository will handle talking to retrofit, and it will talk to the API layer, and view model is going to call the repository for the data. So we're going to create a small function called search repositories. So fun search is S is small. So remember, okay, before we get confused, repository in Android is different and the search repository is different. Let's name it as search projects actually instead of. So this is what because we're trying to mock GitHub, we're using the words repository. But otherwise, this class repository in Android is a concept. It's not the same. Now this is a function. So you open the parenthesis. Yeah. So now the parameters we'll be taking, like if you go to Mokun and check the rule, what we have set,
It was number and the page.
name and the page.
Name and the page. Sorry.
Yeah. So it'll be name. The parameters we'll be taking in this name, which is type string,
Uh,
colon string, capital S, yeah, comma, page, which is type integer, colon, int, capital I, yeah. Now you open up the flower brackets after it. Okay, before we open the flower bracket, we need to tell what return type this function is. So at the end of it, colon. So it's going to return that search, what is the model name for a search response? Capital S.
okay.
Yeah. So this is the model that we created for the how our API looks, right? So this had, if you open search response.kt
Mm,
in model, yeah, this is what our total like API that Mokun returns. Page number, has more, and the items list. So this is what the function is going to return when it talks to Mokun and expects a response back. So now you go into the repository, and within the flower brackets, so return. So here we call the API client. So we have created a API client, right? Capital A, capital P. Yeah. Dot mock API dot search repo. Yeah. And then we pass the same name and page, comma, page. Yes. So it's a very small file, but all we're doing is separating the responsibilities. So this class will contain like functions that, so next you'll have another API that will say login, you'll have another API that will say fill, like maybe you'll have another API that will create account, things like that, create project, create file, all of that will be handled in this repository file. So one more thing that we have to do is, since it's an API call, have you heard of suspend functions?
Actually, I didn't hear about it.
Yeah, so suspend and coroutines are very important concepts in Android. So just a second, I'm sorry. Sorry, someone's at the door. Can you just give me a second?
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I'm back. Can we switch to Android Studio again? Also, you're on mute, just in case. So just a quick
Yes.
intro about coroutine and suspend. So coroutine is basically like a job that has to run in the background. So any network call, anything that would, if you have to wait for it, will make the app crash. So any asynchronous work, you have to start a coroutine for it. So it will help. Like if we don't start a coroutine, the UI rendering and this API call will run on the same thread. Now, when it runs on the same thread, it will block the UI rendering. We can't even show a loading screen when the coroutine is still, when the network call is being done. So it'll imagine like if it'll be in the same queue. Whereas what we'll do is you put the network call into another queue on the side, and then the UI can show a loader at least, and when the network is done, it will come back to and tell that okay, I'm done, and then the UI can switch to a screen with the data. But if that doesn't happen, the like loader also will not be able to be seen because it's going to be behind the network call. So your app is going to immediately crash. It's going to give you an ANR, that is application not responding error. So to help like block that UI thread, help like avoid blocking the UI thread, we use coroutine. Now coroutine is that part. Now like suspend function is when you can, a function needs to pause while waiting for a response. So like it does not create a coroutine by itself, but it only defines like a suspendable function. So a suspend function is basically what you can think of it as like a like waiting for something to be done. So let's say you're cooking something, you put something in the pressure cooker, switch it on, and then until it's done, you chop vegetables, you do something else on the side, etc. So suspend function is like putting that food in the pressure cooker and waiting until the like whistle is done. So the task is paused, but you can't like use the rice that is in the cooker yet, but you can still continue doing something else. So if not, then you will have to wait until the rice is done in the cooker, and then you will continue on chopping vegetables, which you don't want to do. So it's like the task is paused, but the UI thread will still run. So now, because it's usually used in network calls, and many other places you will see suspend functions. Even when we're caching, even though it's an immediate, like that it's within the app, it'll come. There are sometimes the algorithms we write for caching can take slightly, like a millisecond more. You need to suspend, you need to add it into a suspend so that your app UI never gets blocked. Your entire app will crash. So never let the UI thread get blocked. So we will make this, since we are now calling a network call, you have to make this a suspend function. So in front of fun, on the line number 7, you give the keywords small, suspend, suspend. No, sorry, in front of fun, like the first word within in that. So it's like you're describing what kind of function is it. Before fun, sorry, before fun. You don't need to have the brackets. It's just a descriptor for the function. Yeah, space. Yes, suspend function. And you're just telling that, okay, wait for me to, I will tell you when I'm done, equivalent. So a repository file for now is very small, but very important because it protects the view model from knowing like too much about retrofit, etc. So the view model will simply call this repository and tell get me the projects, and repository will handle all the calling the API client, etc. So now we have the repository file, we have it in the data folder. Okay, so now we're going to start getting into the UI state. So can you create another package? Yeah, can you name it UI? Small.
Oh,
Yeah, sorry, you already have a UI. Can you escape? Click escape. Yeah. So you see that UI.theme?
yeah.
Yeah, can you open it? Can you right click and create a new package within this? Actually, we don't need to create another package. You can create another file.
Okay.
Yeah, we're going to name it UI state. So, yeah. So
A file
UI
itself?
state, it's going to be a data class, actually, class.
Okay.
So all this is doing is UI state means what each screen, what possible states could it show. So it could show like it's a current, like it could show a loading, it could show an error message, it could show the list of projects, it could show, let's say, the current page. It could, like, instead of keeping loading screen as separately, error screen as separately, etc., we'll put all of them as a UI state, and we'll change the same single UI to switch up based on the state. So like we'll create, it's going to be a data class. So line number 3, when before class, the first word, make it write up as data.
Okay.
Yeah. And within that, can you write val? This is like a model equivalent, but for our UI. So
Okay.
we had the search response model, GitHub repo model, etc., right? Where we only give query, page number, etc. But this is same model for UI. So it will have is loading,
A loading.
is it's a boolean. So is
I can be lowercase. Huh?
I lowercase as L capital. Sorry, S is small, capital L.
Okay.
It's called camel case.
Yes. So this will be type boolean. Here also, remember, in UI state you give a default value so that it doesn't ever know, because we're setting it based on UI state, it should never not know how to behave. So is equal to false. Yeah. So yeah, comma. Let's say the projects val projects colon list of GitHub repos, capital L list, the class, list, enter, yeah, list, angular bracket, and what kind of list is it? It's a GitHub repo list. So we have created a model called GitHub repo, right? So that's capital G.
Mm.
Yeah. and outside it is equal to empty list, small e.
Okay.
Empty list is the third one, you can see. Yeah. And finally, we'll also give so we have the projects. We should also give the page number we're at. So next comma. Can you just, by the way, it should not be flower brackets. It should be parenthesis.
Here.
No, in line number 5 and line number, I can't see the last line. But... So with all this should be within that parenthesis.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's getting a little blurry, so I can't see. Is the error gone?
Yeah, it's gone.
Okay. Yeah. So next we'll do val page number, or let's say page
Is
number.
there a way to slightly zoom one level up?
Yes, sir. It's
I
not
think
working.
control plus maybe. I don't know how to do it.
Yeah, I tried it, but it's not working.
Yeah,
Uh,
I'm not sure how to increase the. I think for now it's fine. It's just I think my network is a little choppy, so it keeps getting blurred. Okay. For now, just write line number 8 as page number. No. Yeah. Try to use camel case. So capital N will be capital. Yeah. That will be of type int. And for now, it will be 0. Let's see.
okay.
Hello.
And then we had that has more in the search response, right?
Yeah.
So we'll just say, so instead of has more, we can write it as can it load more? Okay, has more is okay. So val space has more, camel case. So capital M. Yeah. Boolean. And false. And finally, we'll give an error message. Val error message.
Sorry.
Colon string. Yes. Okay. So is equal to, for now, just give it as empty double inverted. Yeah. So what one more, no, you don't need to add the space. Then it will consider. Yeah. One more thing is after the string, can you add a question mark?
Oh, yeah.
No, immediately after G without the space. Yeah. So this means it's optional. The error message is not going to be there always, right? So it's optional. Whenever there's a parameter that's optional, we'll pass it as question mark. And finally, we should also have the search text that the user has inputted, right? So one last one is, bless you. After line number 10, comma, next one, search text. Val. So this will be string. and you can default it to be empty. So this is the UI state. Instead of us having it in like all over the app separately, we'll always keep it as one single source of truth. So this is where we'll have all the UI states that will be passed across, that will be used by the view model to tell the repository what to do and what not to do, and will be told in the UI as well. Can you try, Aksa, can you try Control Shift A to increase the font size? Thank you, Masira.
Have to search increase font size there. Increase.
Okay.
Second one. Yeah, that's all.
Oh, nice. Mm-hmm. Okay, awesome. Yeah. So we're done with the UI state. Basically, the screen needs to know what did the user search. Are we right now loading? What projects do we show? Is there an error message we need to show? Which page are we on? Can we still load more, etc.? That this file loads all of that. So now next, what we're gonna do is we're gonna in the UI we're gonna create a view model now. So in the same UI folder, can you create a new file? We're going to call it this app name. I don't have GitHub view model. Git view model. So ideally, whatever this feature part is, the view model, the UI screen, everything should be of the same name. So
Yeah.
you can actually write it as Git search view model.
Okay.
Thank you. Yeah. Class. So now the view model is now the brain of this screen. UI is done, brain of the screen is view model. So view model decides what happens on click, etc. Right? So now we have the Git search view model, and it should be of type view model. So before the curly bracket, colon, capital V, view model. View model already a class, and yes, yeah. Now and view model, sorry, after immediately after view model, parenthesis. Yeah. Now within the curly brackets, so yeah, you within the curly. So please add a parenthesis right after view model.
I had it over here.
Oh, sorry, I think your screen is stuck for me. Oh yeah. So you're in line number 6 now, right? So what we're going to do is now the view model will have multiple functions that the UI is going to use. So now we'll have the search repositories function. So let's create first function. Maybe, yeah, okay, fun search projects. So within this, open parenthesis, just pass within param, like let's say, what is that called? Search text. Whatever the user has searched. That's the parameter we're going to be passing of type string. So yeah, now open flat brackets. So here we're going to be calling that load projects function basically, but here we can add a error message maybe. So let's say if search text is empty, we should show an error message that says please enter something, right, before you click on search. So you can add a if search text is dot if within parentheses search text small s. We've named it as small, right?
Search.
Dot is empty or is blank is is blank. Yeah. If it's blank, then open parenthesis. Open not parenthesis, flat bracket. Yeah. Then you set the state to be error message. So before we get into this function, we'll have to initialize in after line number 5. Can you enter? So we're going to be initializing 3 variables. First is the repository variable. So val repository small r. Is equal to is type is equal to capital R repository. Yeah, and parenthesis. This is the repository we created. Next is the UI state that we're going to be creating. So now you're going to have next line val UI state. So there's something called state flow. State flow is the pipe from the view model, the bridge between the view model and the UI screen. So whenever view model updates a new state into and sends it through the bridge, the UI will base it on that state we created, right? UI state, and then change its appearance or whatever, change the text on the screen or anything, right? So that is what UI state is. So usually there are so there's the private UI state, that is the editable one. So that will be the UI state. Before that, can you add an underscore? Yeah, is equal to. So we use something called state flow. That's the thing that gets passed on to the UI screen. So mutable, capital M. Mutable means it's can be changed. Mutable state flow of type UI state that we created, capital UI. Yeah. Enter. And open, yes, perfect. And then next line. So this is the one that we're going to be editing in this file, but the one that's going to be passed on to the UI screen is going to be val UI state without the underscore.
Okay.
So UI state. So is equal to underscore UI state dot UI state dot as state flow. Yeah. So the UI can observe this but cannot edit it. That's why we're creating 2 variables. Underscore is editable. It's only for view model internal. Whereas the UI, that uneditable UI state that you see is what the UI will collect and cannot. We need to make sure that the UI doesn't override anything by mistake, right? So this is the public part. So now next is we go into search. If search text is blank, then we set the, now can you go to line number 14?
Okay.
Underscore UI state dot value is equal to it's going to be of type UI state, capital U.
Oh.
Yeah, UI state. And within that, it's going to be the error message. We're going to put out an error message. ERR, just type error message is equal to, yeah. It's a string, right? So you can add, please enter a search text. So basically, if the search box is empty, then we show the state that with an error message that shows, please enter a search text. So we shouldn't be calling the API without having this, right? So if the search text is blank, you set the value, and then after that, enter within this, we return it. So next, enter into a new line after line number 14, return. So we stop here. We do not call the API if there is no search text. Whereas after we come out of that, if search text is blank, in line number 16, enter. So if search text is not blank, then we call the searching, the loading, the projects, right? So we're going to be, we can write the, let's put it into another function. So we're going to be writing a new function. So just 1 second.
Over here itself.
I'm so sorry. 1 second. Someone's at the door. Okay, yes, sorry, I'm back. Yeah, so now now that we have is blank. Okay, now that we're not going to continue after unless the user enters a value. So in line number 16, so now no, sorry, 17. So now we know that the search text is valid. We start a coroutine, and because now we're going to call the API call, right? So when the way we start a coroutine is view model scope. one more very important subject that, like, now since you're learning more about Kotlin and Android, is coroutines, suspend functions, dispatchers. These three things that you should learn. So can you write view model scope, small v, view model scope? Yes. No, actually, after view model, scope, capital S. So this basically starts that coroutine we mentioned. Dot launch. Yeah. Can you remove? Sorry, can you remove the the first parenthesis? Yeah. So now this has started the coroutine. Everything happening here is starting on a different is happening on an asynchronous way. Okay. So next, before calling the so next line within the flower bracket. So this is the core of the app. So before calling the API, let's say we want to show a loader screen, right? So we'll say underscore UI state dot value underscore UI state. So underscore in line number 21, underscore UI state. Yeah. Dot value is equal to
Value or just val?
value. So now we're setting the value of the UI state is equal to.
Okay.
So the way we update UI states can also vary. So there is another way of updating by using dot copy. So you're gonna write underscore UI state dot value is equal to again underscore UI state dot value. Dot value dot copy. So what this means is we're not changing the entire UI state object, just change this certain parameter that I'm passing. So UI state has that we made multiple parameters, right? Error message, projects, page number. Here, all we're telling is keep the same object that you have, but only change this is loading is equal to true. So here is loading within the
Inside
brackets. Yeah.
Okay.
Is loading is equal to true, comma. We'll also remove the error message from the screen. So error message is equal to again empty string. So like no, just double inverted comma.
Okay.
Yes. So now what we're saying is show loading and remove the old error because the user might have put in a correct search text. So now the UI here, UI screen will see, oh, is loading is equal to true. So I will start showing a spinner or show at least a loading text, whatever we decide. So the next thing that we're going to do is we are now showing a loader. We'll call the repository to tell now load the projects with this search string. So next line. In line number 22,
Yeah.
you're going to do val, let's say response is equal to, we're going to call the repository now. So repository dot small r, our local repository that we created.
Okay.
Dot and the function we created was search projects, right? Or load projects. What was it? Search projects. Yes. And you pass the search text that we have given. So search name is equal to search text. Yes. So, and for now, we'll just say page is equal to 1. Let's hard code that. Comma, page is
Okay.
equal to 1. We'll just say, give me the first page.
Okay.
Yeah. So now we'll call the repository. It will tell you search. We get the response back. Once we get the response back, next line, line number 23. Now we'll update the UI state to show these responses, right? In line number 23, underscore UI state dot value is equal to. So the same thing as 21. So underscore UI state value is equal to UI state dot value dot copy. So we're going to stop the loader. Is loading is equal to false. Then comma, what is the projects or repositories? Projects, right? Yeah, projects is equal to.
Yeah.
So the whatever the response we get, response dot the response RESPON dot items, maybe. Yeah, items. So this has that list of projects that we from the backend, right? Is loading is equal to false, you pass the projects, and that's it. So now your UI state has the projects. So at this point, we're, I think, good. As soon as the response comes back, UI state gets to know. Can you come out of this? So actually, ideally, we should put this in a try catch block, but for now, let's just stick to this because anything could go wrong when you're trying to hit the network, right? We'll ideally put it in a try catch block. In the catch a generic exception and then catch a network error exception as well, so that we can show specifically what went wrong. So now that we're done with this part, so GitHub search view model, we have the repository, UI state, state flow, search project. Okay. So now we'll come back to this if we need more. We'll go ahead and finally create the screen file. So under UI, can you create a search screen? So UI dot, sorry, not UI dot. Can you go to right click and create a new file? Under
Inside?
UI, wherever the view model is. So new Kotlin class file. Yeah. We'll call it search screen. Capital S.
Sorry?
Search screen.
Okay.
Yes.
File?
Class.
Okay.
Actually, file is okay. Yeah, this is okay. This is your compose UI. So it's going to be a function actually. Instead of class, change it into fun. So whenever we're creating a compose UI, you need to add an annotation of @composable, right? Line number 2. So just an idea of the screen, we're going to create like a, this is our first real screen. So it will have a search box, probably like a search button, a loading spinner, and like a list of cards that are the repositories. So user will type Java, click search, screen calls the UI model, view model. The view model will say show a loader. It will start showing the loading spinner. Then view model updates the UI state with the projects that it gets from the response. And then the UI state will get the list of projects and update the UI accordingly. And screen updates automatically. Okay. So in this, can you? So since it's a function, it's not flower brackets. It's parenthesis.
Yeah.
Yeah, within the parenthesis, we pass the view model. So view model, small view model. Yes, perfect. Now within the flower brackets, we're going to do yeah. So here we'll get the UI state that we had initially created in the view model. So val UI state.
Sorry.
Val small UI state by space by view model dot the next second UI state, not the one without the underscore, dot collect as state. So collect as state. Yes. So now this is the state that we're getting from the view model that we collect. So quickly, let's create a column in the next slide.
Hello.
What happened?
Don't know, sir.
Okay, we'll wait.
Oh, sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't realize why it went into mute automatically. It's probably my phone's by mistake.
Okay.
I'm so sorry. Yeah, please go to the. So we create now we're creating the UI part. We create the column. So this is the actual UI, right? So now within the column, you're going to create a uh, so a column basically places the UI components vertically, right? In Compose we have column and row. So here we're going to create the title of our screen, the search box, the button, and the list. Everything's going to be vertical. So within the column for now, let's not add padding and things like that. Let's only add maybe. Yeah. So you can open the within the flower bracket. Open it. So the first thing we're going to add is text. So that's just going to be our heading. So let's just say project like Explorer. Yes. So that's going to be our heading, and we'll give the So have you used material theme for style? So that's the default theme.
Yeah.
Yeah. So within the text function itself, you've passed a string, comma, style is equal to capital M material theme. Yeah. Dot heading maybe. Is there something called typography dot small t? It came up, I think. Yeah, typography dot heading. Yeah, headline maybe medium. Yeah. Now next we'll add a spacer after the heading. After get out of the text and enter. So spacer is basically like a box that we're gonna give. So let's add a spacer. So we're gonna use the modifier. Uh, Basically adds that empty space between your elements. Every time we have to put in any size, padding, or anything, we use the modifier dot. Yes. Oh, sorry. Modifier dot height, maybe. Yeah. Let's give it 16 dp. So this will add a vertical space between the text, the title that we've set, and then the next thing. So next we'll create a search input box. The next is a text field. A capital F field, yeah. Maybe is there something called outline, text field outline, or outlined text field?
Yes, outline.
There's outline text field, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. In that, the value will be the search text. So you can tell value is equal to oh, sorry, we haven't
is it?
written a search
Yeah,
text. After line number 18, can you go to the next line?
yeah.
So this will not be a val because it can be edited by the user,
Okay.
right? It's a var
Yeah.
variable. Search text. Uh, let's say by remember, actually. Let's keep it as by remember. Yeah, and let it be a mutable state within the, yeah. So this stores what the user mutable state of and empty, like just double inverted comma. Yes. So why is by giving you an error? Can you check?
I guess import is required. Import. Just see.
Yeah, import operator.
Hmm.
Uh, is that the right import? Okay.
Yeah. Here again, it's required.
You can just put runtime dot star.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. So your outline text field will be value is equal to search text, not state. So Yeah. Now your value will be the search text, and on value changed, another parameter within the outline text.
Okay.
Small o.
Uh,
Small o on value changed. These are all function names. So
okay.
yeah, on value changed. You just pass the search text to be it. So
Shit.
um,
Yeah.
yeah, can you open flower brackets? Can you remove the n val? Not
Uh,
outside. So just type on value changed. Don't.
yeah.
So that's default. Okay, but can you open flower brackets? So outline text field requires you to have an on value changed.
Okay.
Open flower
So should I
brackets.
remove this NVAL?
For now, yeah. Oh, open flower brackets before you remove the last. Otherwise, it'll go again. Yes. Yeah. Remove the L now. Yes.
Yeah.
So now this is the function that runs on any value gets changed. So you're going to set the search text to be what value the outline text field is going to have, right? So search text is equal to it. Yeah. So this basically stores whatever is getting typed into the search text field. For now, like you can add like hints, labels. Actually, we should add a hint or a label. Let's add a label
Okay.
within the parameter. So, comma label is equal to um, just text is going to be a capital T. It has to be of type text. It's not directly string.
Uh,
So if you hover over it, hover over label. Okay, it's not coming up.
mm,
So make it as type text, not direct string. After equal to, not no sorry, not colon. After equal to capital T text. Yeah, and within that you type the search project. What's the error that's showing up?
mm, it's no.
Can you hover over search project? Mm, argument type. Sorry, it's very blurry. Can you read it out? What is?
Argument type mismatch. Actual type is unit, but composable function 0 angular brackets unit question mark was expected.
Okay. Text. Can you add it within like flower brackets? Label is equal to, since it's asking for a function, label is equal to, no, not that. After label is equal to, comma. So after label is equal to, exactly after label is equal to,
Okay.
before the text, open flower bracket, and keep the text within that flower bracket.
Okay.
Yeah. And can you also, okay, yeah, at least this part, there are no red lines, right? Yeah. And can you also put a width?
Okay, over here comma.
after the label. Uh,
What happened?
Maybe full max width.
Oh,
No, don't import anything. FULL, nothing. Can you
no.
do one thing? After value is equal to search text, that on value change just the single function that we have written, right? Instead, can you type on value changed? Let that hint be, but on value change, enter. Yeah, this is cleaner. Comma label is equal to this function, comma in the end. Maybe modifier. Does it take a modifier as a yes? Modifier is equal to capital M modifier dot full max width. Fill max width maybe something. There's something called max width. I
Yeah,
remember.
it's
Yeah.
fill max width.
Yes.
Max width.
Okay. So now we're done with the search box. So now again add a spacer after this
Okay.
outline of height, let's say 8 dp. Modifier is equal to modifier dot height 8 dp. Yeah. Um, okay. For now, can you just let's wire this up and try running the app and then continue um, working with it so that we'll at least have an idea. So can you just go to main activity? Can you remove all of this? Not all of it. Let on remove greeting preview. 47 to 33 you can fully remove. You can remove line. Let super dot on create remain. Remove workshop one. No, let all that be. Remove 21. Actually, workshop one theme is fine. Scaffold instead of greeting. Line number 23. From 23 to 26. Can you remove that?
Sorry.
From line number 23 to 26. Can you remove that?
Okay.
Yeah. Uh, can you enter? And type, what is the screen name called? Search screen. Yeah. So
Your voice is not audible.
Sorry, can you hear me clearly or is my voice breaking?
Yeah, it's clear now.
Okay, okay, sorry. I keeps getting kicked out. Can you switch to Android Studio?
Yeah.
Yeah, so here we need to pass the view model, right? After before line number 24, enter in we'll instantiate a view model. So val view model, yeah, view capital M model colon what was our thing called, git search view model,
Uh,
capital
get.
G, git search. Our view
Okay.
model is called git search, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
is equal to of type view model again. View model. So we small v. Yeah. You can remove the flower brackets. Keep the parentheses. And within the search screen, pass the view model.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes. Can we remove the scaffolding for now?
Okay.
And remove an extra flower bracket closing probably, because you would have the scaffolding had an extra flower
Okay.
bracket.
Yeah.
Yes. Can you just try running the app
Okay.
and we'll you've synced Gradle, right?
Uh, y- yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Can you go back to the UI screen, the search screen, until it's running, the search screen.kt. We'll we have the text field. We'll quickly add a button, and on click of that, so next line
Just
number 30.
it's loading. Yeah.
So until let it run. So after spacer, next
Okay.
line. Yeah. Can you create a button? Capital B button. Oh, sorry, I missed. Yeah, you need to create a button with an on-click function. So on-click is equal to, we're going to call the search projects function, view model dot search project. And with you pass the search text.
Over here itself.
Yeah, it's a parameter, right?
Okay.
View model dot search text. And within the, can you just, what is that? Hover over it.
So search text string.
No, hover over the red line.
Argument type mismatch.
Search
Actual
text.
type is match.
After search text, parenthesis. Like, no, sorry, search text. So that is correct. No, 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 no. Sorry, search project and search text. That is correct. On click is equal
Okay.
to view model dot search project dot pass search text. Okay, for now, let's complete the within the flower bracket. So we'll Oh, by the way, sorry. On click is equal to, it has to be in flower brackets. It's calling a function,
Oh,
whatever is in there. So flower bracket and close it with after search project. Yeah. And close the uh, parenthesis
on
after search text
click.
flower bracket. Yeah. Now within the flower bracket, the text of the button should be there. So enter text, capital T text, and search maybe. It's no, I mean it's a
Okay,
string.
okay.
So right now it searches. We'll add the UI part for the. Why is it empty? Um, can you open the main activity again?
Yeah.
On create, set content. Workshop one theme is okay. View model, search screen, view model. That should be fine. Can you open that search screen again? Search screen.kg.
Search screen.
Uh, can you make sure? Yeah, can you make sure the column is of max height? So within the bracket, within the, can you check if it has a modifier or a, can you check if it takes a modifier as a parameter? Yeah, modifier is equal to modifier dot fill, just do fill max height or size. Yeah. And also give it, now that we have it, after the fill max size dot, give it some padding. Let's say 20 dp. Yeah. Can you try running the app again? No luck.
Mm-hmm.
Column as modifier fill max size. Uh, and then we pad it. We have. Can you go back to main activity?
Okay.
Just to confirm if it's working, comment out line number 24 to 27. Just control forward slash. Uh, set content, line number 23. Enter. Just put a text, capital T text, and bracket hello.
Okay.
And just run the app.
Mm,
Nothing?
no.
Okay, we're missing something. Main activity. We have to hook up the main activity to text. Enable H2H should not cause any issue. And we're running it on the. We don't see any text, right? Hello in any
No,
top left or anything.
no, it's not visible.
Mm, what are we missing? Masiha, anything you can see that we're missing here in the main activity?
Let me check with my phone
Can,
whether it works at my phone.
can you just give it a color for the text?
Uh, uh, I didn't apply
Can
the
you
color
check
yet.
probably with white or something?
What should I do now? Like text within text or
Yeah, text within text after the string, put comma,
okay.
color is equal to a small c. It's a parameter. Is equal to capital C, color dot white. Hmm. And close the parenthesis. Can you run it again?
No.
Hmm.
Just the
Just
relate
let
the
me check
question.
with my phone. Yeah, I'll
Sorry,
just check in
Masiha?
my phone. Mm, no, even here it's blank, but in my phone it's actually black, white already. So let me try with black. No, I can see hello, but the page color is black. The
Can you, in your
hello,
running devices, can you click that
yeah,
plus sign next to Pixel 9?
yeah,
And can you click Vivo?
yeah. I am connected to it. It's running on
Yeah,
my
but
phone.
we can see your phone here if you're okay with that.
Okay. Uh, yeah.
Yeah, so you can see hello. Okay, good. Now can you comment out number 25 and uncomment 26 to 29? So instead of workshop one theme, can you use material theme?
Okay.
Capital M, material. Yeah.
Shall I run
Can
it
you
now?
run the app again?
Okay. Okay.
Okay, good. Yeah. So right now, can you try just search like that? We haven't
No, it's
added
not
dinner
showing
or
the
anything.
error message. It's not showing
Yeah, because
anything.
we haven't put the UI state in the error
Okay.
message, right? I mean, in the screen search dot kt.
Yeah.
And can you try typing in
Uh,
something? Okay, so you're able to type in something. Okay.
yeah.
So now we have a button. We have, yeah, now nothing's going to happen because it's going to crash on click of button because it opens a
Yeah.
coroutine and we don't have anything hooked up for it to do.
Okay.
So can you go back to screen search screen dot kt?
Yeah.
So now we're gonna have a list of projects that should show and a loading spinner. So after
Okay.
button, after line number 37, next. So you can add a if UI state, if if open parenthesis UI and UI state dot is loading is equal to true, is equal to sorry.
Okay.
Then open bracket, open flower bracket. Uh, you use a circular progress indicator,
Circular.
capital C. It's a class actually. Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Next, after line number 41, if UI state dot error message is not equal to that empty double inverted comma, yeah, then we show the text with the error message. So text uh, text is equal to UI state dot.
Text is equal to.
I mean by default it's text, so you can just
Yeah.
pass UI state dot.
Uh,
Not within inverted comma. UI state dot error message that we have. So this is what please enter text should come here. Let's say we'll put it as color is red, comma
okay.
color is equal to color dot red. Dot red, I think. Yes. Can you just hover over the error? That's UI state dot error message.
Um,
Okay, yeah.
Argument type
If not equal
mismatch.
to empty and not equal to null. In the if and operator and actually double
Oh,
and UI state dot error message is not equal to null. So because we are told it is optional, it could be null, right? So what is the error now?
smart cast. The string is impossible because error message is a delegated property.
This should work. UI state dot error message is not empty, and UI state dot error message is not equal to null. Can you? So ideally, it says it always suggests you to do that double exclamation, but it's a very
Is it and or is it or?
so UI message should never be null.
No, no.
So that is our.
Is it and or is it or?
So ideally, it should be and because okay. Can you move the first condition to the second part?
Okay.
It's or actually, but it should be the first condition. So after not equal to null, can you put an or? Actually, let's keep it as not equal to null and see if the error message goes away. No?
Sorry, only this much? No, it doesn't go.
Okay, then let's just do it a different way. After line number 42, enter.
Okay.
So UI state dot error message question mark. So that means this is an optional
Ternary
dot.
Mhm.
It's not a ternary operator. So here it means it's an optional operator, optional parameter. It could be null.
Okay.
Let So here we're telling only if it's not equal to not null, then you do the next operation. Set the text, same, just copy the 45th line and put it inside
Mhm.
the flag bracket.
So this one is not required now. Okay, still the
Yeah,
error
you.
is not gone.
Uh, UI. Oh, why is this error not gone? Can you explicitly mention that this is text? After within text, in line number 43, within
Hmm.
text, where you have written UI state dot error message. Before that, text is equal to small t, small t. So text is equal to UI state dot error message. Oh, sorry. After let enter, click enter. After the no, let the flower bracket remain in line number 43. Click enter.
Oh,
So sorry, after let, you see the text wherever the text is starting, put that into the next line. Not that,
here
the one
or
before it.
here?
There, yeah.
Okay.
So now, after let flower bracket, can you put message MSG? No, after let in
Oh,
line number 43, MSG
okay.
after the flower bracket. Sorry, after the flower bracket, MSG arrow actually. So hyphen and
Okay.
yeah. And instead of text is equal to UI state dot error message, put text is equal to MSG. So in line number
Uh,
44, no, ignore that. In line number 44, you see the error part, whichever is red. Remove that red part, fully delete, yeah, and write it as MSG.
So, madam, are we
okay.
like unwrapping the null value?
Yes, yes. So we're avoiding it's saying that whatever is not null, only that you pass to the text. If it's null, we don't enter this um, if in this condition at all. So now the error is gone. Can you remove line number 49 to 47?
Mm.
So now it should show a loading and error message. Can you run the app? And meanwhile, we'll
Yeah.
write next the final, the lazy column, which will have the data. So
Please
type
enter a
some.
search text.
Okay, yeah. We need to place it properly. But yeah, we see the error message that is happening. Can you type
Yeah,
something and search?
it went back.
It's crashing. So let's look into the crash next. But line number 45, next line, we'll just quickly write the column, lazy column, lazy column. Within that, you write the UI items. So after, you don't need the, within the flower bracket, sorry.
Parenthesis. Okay.
Yeah. So we're just going to be passing. Let me just type it out. Actually, this might be lazy column. Yeah. Uh, where is this?
What's happening?
She is typing the code in the text box. Chat message.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
So sorry. Yeah. Can you go back to Android Studio? Not for some reason my laptop's acting a little strange. Instead of lazy column, for now, let's just make sure we're getting the data. So can you remove 49 to 47? Sorry, we'll add that if we get the time. I just saw the time. So let's just say another text which shows result count. So text within which text is equal to so open a double inverted comma. So just say result count colon. So whenever you want to pass a variable to this text,
Yeah.
you say dollar. Yeah,
Yeah.
dollar with UI. So because it's multiple consecutive dots, so start a, I mean, a flower bracket after dollar.
Okay.
If it was just a single variable, then we could have directly put it. So UI state UI state dot repos or projects dot count or dot size dot size. Yeah. I think this is fine. Can you also open the logcat? So it's
Uh,
left, bottom left corner, the icons that you see, terminal, build.
okay.
Yeah. Can you click on logcat? Can you switch the from your emulator to your actual device on the Lockcat terminal? So click the emulator drop down. Yeah. So can you show me the exception?
Uh,
Uh, can you open the Lockcat fully? Like, can you stretch the Lockcat? It's a little blurry. Any chance you can read it out?
yeah, fatal exception main process com dot example dot workshop 1 ptd a Java lang illegal argument exception unable to create call adapter for class com dot example dot workshop dot model dot research search response for
Search
method
response for sorry, yeah. Continue for method.
mock
Wo-
API dot search repo. Should
Uh,
I
the,
copy paste it to the meeting?
can you do that, please? Sorry, it's quite blurry.
The whole thing or few are enough?
Just the part where it's which function and just the top
Okay.
few lines.
Yeah.
Fatal exception, unable to method mock API. Can you go to mock API file?
Mm,
You can pull
okay.
down the log cap now. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Method one.
Mock API should be in
Mock.
network.
This one, right? Okay.
Yes. Uh, can you make sure this is also a suspend function?
Uh.
So
Wait,
wherever you have line number, wherever you've done fun search repo,
yeah.
can you type suspend fun? Yeah, we forgot to add suspend for this. Yeah, can you rerun the app?
Okay. Yeah.
So this is why we need the suspend. The UI thread crashes until we get the, if I'm not wrong, I can't be.
Okay.
So we need to actually hide this result count 0. Can you type something in the
Uh.
screen?
Um.
So ideally,
Oh,
oh
it came. Something was there. Result.
yeah, we haven't
Okay.
created this class.
Okay.
So can you type Kotlin? We had named it as Kotlin, right, or Java?
Okay. Should I search?
Yes.
No.
Can you open the logcat again?
Yeah.
Uh, can you scroll down fully? This is the last log, right? So, like
Can you
to the
see it or should
complete
I copy
end.
paste?
No, no, to the complete end. Don't.
Uh,
Yeah, the last error. Can you copy paste?
last few, right? Okay, I'll do it from here.
Not prohibited because of network security policy.
Oh, network security policy.
Is it because of McAfee?
Uh,
Is McAfee
this
running?
is running on your. Are you connected to Wi-Fi on your
Yeah,
phone?
yeah.
Okay, and so Android blocks HTTP. So can you go into your manifest file?
Okay.
Did we add a permission for internet? So if you go, I don't think we
Where?
have. So in your
Manifest.
project, on your left in your project, if you scroll down, not in the main, but in the app, there'll be a Android manifest uh, file.
Mm,
Sorry, I can't. No, keep it.
over
Yeah, now
here.
I can see. Yeah, manifest.xml. Can you make sure we have internet permission? Oh, yeah, we haven't added. So after line number one, two, three, can you, in line number four,
Yeah.
can you add users permission? So have you used this before?
Uh,
Any permission? It
no.
should be within angular brackets, similar
Okay.
to angular uses
Just a
permission.
minute.
Yeah.
Can I ask what logcat is used for?
Yeah. So a manifest file mainly is where you add all the permissions that your app might require. So now the reason why it's getting blocked is two things. One is we haven't told that this app can access the internet at all. So let's say when you open a smart home app, it asks first that can I access the Bluetooth or can I access nearby devices permission, Wi-Fi permission. So these permissions come from this manifest file. We set this is a set of rules that show what permissions this app has access to on Android. So now we're gonna tell it two things. One is that use the internet permission. Second is that allow HTTP connections and not just HTTPS. So usually
S-
HTTPS gets blocked, right? I mean HTTPS is the secure. HTTP gets blocked. Can you try that? Can you go into Android manifest file?
yeah. Sorry for the delay.
Oh no, not at all. So now we're gonna
Okay.
set a permission that we are allowing the app to use permission, use internet. So
Okay.
uses
Uses.
permission hyphen permission. Sorry.
Okay.
And after that, within the angular bracket only, it has to be Android name
Yeah.
equals to, can you just search for internet?
Mm, this one.
It should be Android dot permission dot internet.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you have to close at the end slash, add a slash before
Okay.
closing the last angular bracket.
Okay.
Yeah. And then we'll also, can you search if there's any way to, there's anything called traffic?
Uh, within the Angular bracket or out?
No, no. Android, is there any text that you see in the current manifest file that says traffic?
Okay. Traffic. Mm,
Use
It's in
Control
the
F.
application.
Use Control F to check
Control F. Okay.
traffic.
No.
Nothing, right?
No.
In the application, wherever those all those other lines are there, right? Android support, I support, and things like that. Line number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 to 14,
Uh,
15. You see all
no.
those? There we'll have to add another rule that
Which one did you say to check?
after, no, now we're adding it. Since traffic is not there, we're
Okay.
adding it in this file.
Okay.
The first line after application tag. So whatever, enter and add. So you have to add Android Colon, can you just type traffic and see if
User
anything?
clear text traffic.
Yes, yes. Can
Okay.
you put it to true?
Okay. Yeah.
Yes. Can
Clear
you?
text means unencrypted text.
Yes.
That means HTTP.
So,
Okay.
yeah. We're just telling that this app is allowed to use HTTP during like development. Ideally, in your product, we should not allow this unless we have any reason. So now, can you run the app again?
Yeah.
So I'll leave it up to you to beautify the app. Ideally, okay. We saw the spinner.
Yeah.
Uh,
Should I type Kotlin itself?
yeah, can you type Kotlin? But before that, can you delete the logcat? Like, don't close it, but you'll see a
Oh,
delete icon on the left.
okay.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah, it
now,
got.
can you type search?
Typed Kotlin over here.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
No.
Can you?
Mm,
Line 33.
I
Line
Function
33
malformed exception. Line 33.
of what?
uh
Uh,
com.
can you open the Mokun? Is it open? Is it running?
Yeah, it's running.
Can you search? Can you go to Google Chrome and search with 10 dot?
Uh, what
Just
right?
if it remembers your IP
No, it
address.
won't be. It won't be the same IP address. Every day it will change.
Oh wait, yeah, yeah. Can you go to
Go
Android Studio?
go to a
Yeah.
terminal and do IP config again.
Uh,
IP
IP
config.
config. No space.
okay.
Yeah, 1076,
1076.
159.
Okay, can you copy that? 10.169.159.72.
72.
Not that IPv4 address.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, can you go to your the API file
Eh,
where we had set the base URL?
Uh,
In network
mock.
folder we had not mock, not this. The we had created like a API client, right?
Oh, here.
Yeah, can you change it? Oh, it is the correct API, I guess. Can you add? Can you, instead of the base URL that you see, edit it with
Mm,
your? No, no, sorry, just the
this one.
numbers, just
Okay.
the numbers, not HTTP, just the numbers,
Okay. Okay.
not 3001 also. Okay, colon
After this, or over here itself.
after 72,
Okay.
3001.
Yeah.
Yes, can you copy this exact URL and post it in your browser?
Mm, mm, mm.
Sorry, after 3001 slash, no, yeah, just control V slash, repositories,
R
small r.
small.
Repository.
Can you check in your Mokun what I've written? Exactly that part.
IES.
Repositories means like repositories.
Okay. Done.
Enter. It should take the default one, if nothing.
Okay.
Okay, so this works. Can you rerun the app with the corrected IP address?
Okay.
Search for Kotlin.
Mm-hmm.
Can you
No.
open the logcat? Did we rerun the app, by the way?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you open the logcat? Not the terminal. On the left,
Uh.
bottom left.
Okay.
Can you go down fully?
This is the last thing.
I didn't think
Mm.
we ran. You
Can you try
I
rerunning the app?
you
Even
did
I'm
it
not
over
sure.
here.
delete a locket first.
Okay.
Delete the locket. Yeah, rerun the. How did you run the? Yeah,
Over here.
yeah.
Hmm.
No.
Can you open the Google Chrome again? Which line does it say?
Yeah.
Line number 33. Have we missed anything? Um, page item. Oh, is it owner? Is the issue? Can you go to Mokun?
Yeah.
Can you go to status and body? Sorry. Can you open Android Studio
Yeah.
and go to GitHub repo.kt or GitHub
Repo.
repo. Yeah. So we have name, full name, description, stars, folks, language. Can you remove everything else from Mokun? Just keep ID, name. So in Mokun, we
In
need name,
Mokon.
full name, description, stars, folks, language.
One second, Shubhra.
So
Before that, can you just go down up to line 33 in that Mokun?
In Mokon.
Yeah, Mokun. Here, scroll down.
Uh,
Scroll.
line 33 is the ending.
Yeah, it is giving the error here, Shubhra.
Oh,
so
is this one extra? No, it's
one.
what about the
Oh,
comma?
can you remove the comma? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the second, you're right. Now, can you
Should
just
I run
open
it?
the app? We don't have to run it because we made a
Oops,
backend change.
I ran.
Yeah, that's okay. Hopefully, this is so type in Kotlin.
Mm-hmm.
Can you scroll down in the logcat?
Show me there. Show me there. See that properly. Malformed JSON exception. Unterminated array at line 33, column 2. Path dollar dot items.
Can you open Mokun again?
Yeah.
One second. Where is the
I
list? Can you scroll up? So we have items. It opens up a list. That is the square bracket. Where does the square
yeah.
bracket end?
It's not ending anywhere.
Yeah.
Uh,
So
it should be here. This one
after
should
32.
be. This one should
No,
be
after
this.
32.
After 32.
Yeah.
Mistake happened yesterday when you sent by chat. You should always send by email.
Yeah.
Shubhra,
Yeah.
you don't send these things by chat at all. You should send by email.
Correct. Correct. You're right.
Yeah. You remember in the first 5-10 minutes only we made this. Yeah.
Yeah. You're right.
Mm.
It got cut
Okay.
off and
sh-
so you
Should I
just open
rerun
the
it?
app now.
Okay.
on your phone, or you can rerun it also. It takes short time, but it's called Workshop One, right? So now can you search?
Yeah.
So result count
Mm,
2.
yes.
Okay. So right now the data is going to the server and coming back with a result count. Now if we, unfortunately, I think I overestimated. Uh, I wanted to show infinite scrolling and pagination, but all we have done is we have connected the app to the server. Ideally, since both of you are comfortable with UI, you can now show it in terms of cards with the data that comes from Mokun.
Shubhra, I
Um,
think they will be able to do it. Okay. I think
yeah.
start
So
summarizing what we did and close the session. Hmm?
yes, yes. Sorry. Oh, it's already 9:40. I'm so sorry. Yeah. So now at least our app is working. It now the UI screen. Uh, did you understand? Like, did Masih and Mariam understand what we did at this point? We saw the result count get 2 because it hits the API. So currently we
Yeah.
have the UI screen, which has the Project Explorer search box. It told the view model that after I enter text and I click search, we do see a loading very briefly. We see a spinner. So also we need to make
Yeah.
sure that other things are hidden when we show the loading spinner. The result count should have been in the center, etc. UI part, I'm going to leave it up to you. So now when the UI spoke to the view model, clicked on search, search told the repository, this is the text that the user has entered in the search project, give me the data for it. Now repository spoke to the retrofit. Retrofit is that HTTP client that helps you make server calls. And retrofit spoke to Mokun data back, the Mokun mock server that we created. This is when like front end engineers can blame back end engineers for wrong data sent and the app can crash. This is how important back end data is. So we had made a mistake in the back end data, that's why the app was crashing. Then backend data returns a JSON response. We use a JSON converter. That's where the converter was failing to pass the data. It uses the JSON converter. Converter is using retrofit is sent back to the repository. Repository then tells the view model. View model then tells the UI. So this is the entire flow. Um, so in the last two classes, that's the main thing we have done. Next part, like right now I would suggest is one, better the UI. That should be a quick making the card, showing the exact name, the stars, the folks, everything. Second thing is we have page 1 and page 2. So step 2, do you mind if I start sharing my screen?
Yes, yes. Mariam, you can stop sharing.
Yeah.
So um like if you would want to continue this, I would suggest first is UI, uh, do a proper UI with the states, not just loader should be a different screen, error message should be a different screen. Remember, if it's in loading, show these things and hide these things. If it's not, then show these things, etc. with state flow. Second is add a, like, let's say a load more button. So right now the page is hard coded to 1. So our API calls repositories is equal to sorry, question name is equal to Kotlin, and page is equal to 1. Now when we have a load more button or a next button, then it should call same thing with page is equal to 2. So since we have mocked both of these, we can continue with that. I would say mock 3 more, 4 more, and then keep doing it. So this at this point, you do just keep calling more APIs at different buttons. So next step, what should happen is infinite scrolling. That means you tell the view model that when the UI, when the user starts scrolling and reaches till the end of the list and reaches, let's say, t minus 2 end of the list, so two sections above the list, uh, call this API, call the next page's API, then call the next page API. So these are the three things. It seems a little like you might be a little unsure as to how you do it, but once you start doing it, it's going to be very easy. Just tell it, if user starts scrolling, you don't even need to do this. If user starts scrolling, then call the next page API. And then we already have the hookup of when the API comes in, then UI state dot value dot copy and append the projects dot append with the new items, whatever you get. So you append it and it will increase, it will keep adding on to that list. So these three things ideally if you can do, but very strictly you understand the different layers, different
So
what,
can you paste this in the chat?
yeah, this
Yeah, no, yeah, including that fourth that UIVM report. Yeah,
repository and I think the retrofit is just these three.
yeah. Mercy and Miriam, just copy this in your for your reference. Okay, Shubhra, I have a small suggestion. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, given that this was a very exhaustive today's session, it'll be nice if you can give a few assignments which will strengthen this way of doing tabs. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
suggest a few assignments by email. Then I'll forward to them. Okay,
Yeah, I can do that.
and
We can do.
and I request if you can again spare 4 hours after 2 months. Let's say
Yeah.
August.
Yeah,
A
definitely.
typical weekend in August, 2 plus 2 hours, that will help consolidate their learning.
Yeah, definitely. I think another session, even I'd like to do it so that we can
Yeah, this time
complete a
I would like
project properly.
both these people to be more active. They, build the app in your presence. Some app in which they have confidence, they build it in your presence, and then you can
Mhm.
start identifying what could be done better. Okay.
Yeah, definitely. That'd be great. Honestly, Mariam, I mean, Aksa and Masiya, you guys are great. Um, Aksa, thank you for sharing the screen and doing this so patiently. Uh, One, I will send a few like progressively um
Complex assignment.
complex assignments, but make sure to follow, no matter how simple it is, just so showing a hello with a button, make sure to follow UI and view model. It might feel like exhaustive and unnecessary, but then it'll become a habit and then
No,
you
we'll
cannot,
follow it to the dot, whatever your taught us.
yeah,
I will not be
after
able
that
to
you cannot.
reproduce, but I'm sure Masia and Mariam will be able to follow it. Okay. Mm.
Yeah, I think Puneet also understood it
Mm.
to a certain extent, so he can also help. Um, yeah, we can do that, and then feel free to share the, if not the, if along with the GitHub repo, you can share a video recording of the app as well. It's nice to see that you guys are building great apps, and we'll have another session probably so maybe end of August, uh, where probably you can show the apps that you have built and any new things that you've learned. Um, yeah, and by that time, I think I'll have a better idea as to what we can cover the next session. But
Masia, anything you want to say?
Yes, ma'am. I would like to thank you for taking out the time for us and spending this 4 hours explaining us this new topics that we have not known about before. And also especially the part where the how the Android applications are to be organized and how they work together. We have not thought of this way before, and we'll surely follow this in the upcoming assignments. And about the API also, like how applications communicate with servers using HTTP requests and APIs. That is also something we have not explored yet, but after this session, we will look more into it. And the next time that we meet, uh, we will be more confident with building applications and also connecting to the backend. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank you
today
so much.
today when Mariam was asked to replace the IP address, I think she was not clear about which is IP address, which is port number. She
Hmm.
was all over the
These are
place.
the concepts like you're not familiar with. So,
Yeah,
if
so I think that part definitely HTTP part needs strengthening because that is a foundation of anything to do with internet. Aksa, there you need to do
Yeah.
self study on that because
Okay,
anybody,
yeah, sir.
if I was the interviewer and if I saw you doing that, I would not give you a job. I mean, I'm being a little dramatic here, but
Yeah.
that is something which anybody can clearly see that that concept was a little missing. Then after IP, you put a space config. That means you never typed IP config before. Yeah. This applies
Yes, sir. I haven't
equally.
used all those things.
This applies equally to people like Aishwarya. Aishwarya, I would like to speak because Aishwarya is supposed to be somebody like Shubhra's manager. Yeah. So, not knowing the internals and being a manager can be a little awkward for both the manager as well as to the engineer. Their frequencies will never match. So, still, I would like Aishwarya to comment and speak up. Thank you for being patient and sitting through this really grueling. But
Yeah. Thank you so much.
yeah,
I
over to you,
appreciate
Aishwarya.
it.
Hmm.
Yeah, actually, it was great, sir. Like a lot of things that I was like, about to learn through this application thing. Because the only thing that I was like not much good at coding, like to be honest. Because like like I was more into a managerial role, but now like I'm blending into all this like technical things. Like currently, like I'm also learning like vibe coding and other things. So just getting a hang of coding here and there. So yeah, it was pretty interesting, and yeah, I think I learned a lot of concepts. So yeah, it was great.
Puneet,
Yeah.
any comments?
I think he doesn't have access to his
Okay.
camera or
Kishan, Kishan,
headphones.
any comments? I think you came in the second half only, Kishan.
Hi, Kishan.
Yes, sorry. And I don't really have anything to be honest. I just enjoyed how they thought all the concepts, Mockun and all IP address, port number, all those concepts were really interesting to be, to be learned. So thank you.
Yeah.
Thank
Okay.
you. Just one quick suggestion that I wish I would have started doing earlier is start using terminal more than find like your uh, the finder the Windows Explorer. So even if you're trying to list all the directories files in a specific folder, open a terminal and do ls, or start using terminal mode. Then like you kind of this IP config and all that you need to
you know
use as
who
much.
will like this recommendation? Kishan. Kishan
Yeah,
is
because I
a
always use.
super fan of terminal. You must see him using Linux and you will fall in love with that.
Really? Oh, so nice.
Yeah, he is. He enjoys using terminal. Okay.
So nice. So cool. Yeah,
Actually, Shiva,
I'm
you have not had a chance to see Kishan in action. When there are so many
no.
people, and when this you are the session chair, he becomes a little quiet. Otherwise, he is in charge. You should see him talking. He's in full control. Okay.
Yeah, definitely. You should have a
So we
session.
must have a session in which Kishan is the trainer and Shubhra is the student.
Yeah, that would be great.
Okay. Thank you, Shubhra, for all your time.
Yeah, thank you, everyone.
Mariam, anything you'd like to say?
No, sir, it was very good, but I got things that learned new things, and I got to know the space, like place where I have to improve. So it was a great time, ma'am.
Yeah, by the way, you were great. Thank you for
Okay, so we'll meet
helping throughout
again in
this. Yeah,
August. Select a weekend in August, and we'll meet back. Okay.
yeah,
I'm very
definitely.
confident that they will come with a new set of questions and more equipped than before. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it'll be nice.
Thank you,
I'll
Shubhra.
see you guys.
Yeah. Bye.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bye.